the shadows where the stories grow, ink and pixels start to flow. A spark of myth, a world unknown. Black Sigil carves it all in stone. Crafted dreams in silent light, woven deep through day and night. A channel born of art and flame, every tale etched with a name. Black Sigil rising, calling through the screen. Visions forged in fire, haunting raw and clean. Fantasy and memory stitched into the scenes, where legends live forever and nothing's as it seems. From cursed blades to arcane scrolls, they breathe life into broken souls. With every frame the truth is told, heroes young and ancient sold. Brushstroke code and midnight lore, unlock the dream behind the door. Not just a channel, it's a sign of mystery by grand design. Black Sigil rising, force in every frame. Tales that echo silence, joy and very pain. Animation whispered, secrets in the brain. The art of dark and wonder, running through all that. So hit subscribe, step inside, let the pixels be your guide to a realm that never dies. Black Sigils where the magic lies.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us once again for another Black Sigil Studios painting session. So I'm just what's on the project table today is just going to be the Gyrocopter. Finish that up. I just got to do the guy kind of inside to make him tabletop ready, and then I have to create my list for tomorrow for 2,500 points of dwarves going against the high elves. So I'll get you guys to maybe help me out with that, and we'll do it together on stream. See what we can come up with for a nice, cool list. It's not like tournament shenanigans, just more having a fun list with a buddy that's bringing a bunch of high elves. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is basically where we ended off with on the last painting session for the Gyrocopter. I will eventually be redoing the Gyro Bomber to paint the colors that I'm using here. Like to kind of go with the blue, but for now it's already painted a color. I'll do that much later. So this is, whoa, Steve, coming out big, $20 US. Hail all, good to see you, Josh. Steve, good to see you too, my friend. Glad you stopped by. Thank you so much for the $20 donation. That is absolutely amazing. Right out of the gate. Yeah. So I think I've missed you around here a little bit. I haven't seen you around. So glad you were able to make it here. This is what we've been kind of working on yesterday. Was getting this kind of ready to go on tabletop. So I am definitely going to be bringing the Gyrocopter and the Gyro Bomber. That is going to be something I'm definitely going to be bringing tomorrow in the game. Because I got a feeling it's going to be taking some artillery that I want to be able to try and silence really quick. So yeah, so let's get cracking on this guy. Again, this is going for tabletop ready, not like parade ready. Just something that's going to look decent on the camera, and I think it's really going to pop a little bit there, especially when you look over top. Kind of that bright blade, the bright like off-white to blades with the popping blue down there. I think it's going to look really good on camera. And then the green, obviously, on the grass to add a little bit more. So, Yeah, so I gotta do the background on this, or the kind of behind him in his cockpit. So I'm just gonna do a quick metal, and then a little bit more of that Carrick stone, just to get the background. It's not meant to be super detailed because you're not really gonna see it too much. Okay, so we're back to listen to some more Sleep Token today. So you guys can kind of vibe with me while we do that. Oh, that's all good, man. Like I said, I'm just happy when you're here. You know, you catch them afterwards. Hopefully, we're gonna see you tomorrow, if possible. If not, catch the re-upload. It's too small of a brush. Oh, well, I broke that off again. Well, I can fix that after. It wasn't very steady. I already broke once. So I know it's just going to be a weak point. Just needs more strokes, 100%. What's up, douchebaggins? Welcome back. Glad to see you. We're just getting this guy finished up, and then we're going to make our list for tomorrow. Like I said, I figure maybe, especially with the members, we can get your input on the list that we want to take against Kyle. So if it does really well, I'm going to take full credit for it. If it does not well, the member shows it for me. Probably how we're going to do it. We're getting close to Christmas, folks. It's almost that time. Oh no, did I just do that? That sucks. Of course, that's what you have to do. It's never my fault, it's your fault. You did it.
Fuck! What up?
Whoa, I am in Discord. I did not realize that. My bad, everyone. Whoops. Wow, eh? Who's the guy in Discord that just comes in with their sound set to that? What a degen. Oh, sick. You have a Duke on a Hickgrif? That's awesome, man. That's sick. Yeah, this is going to be a super long stream. We'll see. I got a little bit of work I got to do. I got to paint the walls in the studio real quick and get that finished. Well, it's just by the walls, I mean the patched areas, but then I'm going to set the terrain tonight, set the table and terrain, and take some pictures of the of at least the dwarf army once we figure out what we're doing, and that way I can have that pre-done for tomorrow. Yeah, it's all good, dude. This video is not monetized anyway, so I don't really care. I mean, I care, but I don't care. You know what I mean? It's not gonna affect anything. Why don't you want to focus? Focus, darn you. There we go. I'm literally almost done this guy. I just gotta paint the rider and then do a quick list. Why is it not focusing on anything? Why are you doing this to me, bud? I hate cameras. Have I ever told you guys that? Yeah, legit just doesn't want to focus. See if I can fix that. Huh. Normally I do. Normally it's done with the tap. I tap to set the focus, but it's not. Yeah, what the balls? Well, let's do this. We'll get it, don't worry. No, it's legit just not even focusing. Well, there's one way we can do this. I'll just restart this camera. It's got the dumbs. Let me just turn this camera off real quick and I'll fix it. No, it's not even that. Like, I can hold it as close as I can and double tap on the model and it's still not doing it. Just give me 1 sec, I'll fix it. Alright, let's see if I can fix this real quick. Like I said, I think a restart of the app will probably fix it. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks better already. Let's see here. No, what the? Oh, streams. Why are you such a pain in the butt? Sorry. Do that. Tap, darn you, tap. Yeah, very weird this is happening right now. You're gonna go to continuous. Eh. Not really. It's not even that. It's even when I tap on anything, it's not registering that I'm tapping it. So again, we're just trying to fix this real quick. Yeah, it's weird. Wonder if there's. One sec. Let me turn this off real quick so that you guys don't get motion sickness. Oh. I think I may have fixed it. Maybe. Hopefully. All right, I think it looks better. Get this set back up here and reset the focus. So I should be able to do that and then focus on that. Yeah, that's better. I did it. I fixed it. Ish. I got a nice beard trim and haircut for tomorrow's stream. Trying to look my very best for you fine people. All right, so let's get Calidor Sky for his blue suit. And then let's get this going. There we go. All right, now that that's figured out, thank you everyone for tuning in with me today. If you haven't done so yet, think about liking the stream. That helps me a lot. Also, toss a comment on here in the live chat. Tell us where you're from, where you're tuning in from. And yeah, think about subscribing. That helps us a lot. Obviously, we're trying to get to our next milestone is going to be 5,000 subscribers. Once we hit the 5,000 subscribers, we're doing another giveaway. We're giving away a battalion box to one lucky winner. So think about doing that. That helps us, helps you, gives you a chance to win a battalion box when we get to 5,000. We are at just over 4,100 subscribers right now, which is fantastic. The goal is to hit 5,000 by our anniversary date, which is going to be May 16th. I think we can definitely do it, guys. We only started this year. We're already at almost 5,000. We're at 4,100. We can do it. We can get there before May 16th with 5,000 subscribers. From Chicagoland, beware the Gyrocopter swarm. Look out. Yeah, so I only have the one right now, Gyrocopter and the Gyro Bomber, but I do have another Gyrocopter that has taken a disastrous spill. I see a broken rotor there, but I do have all the pieces, so eventually that'll be added into the roster as well as another Gyrocopter. I wouldn't mind grabbing another box of the Gyrocopters and doing one more Gyro Bomber, or one more Gyro Bomber and one more Gyrocopter, and have kind of like that kind of the Air Force, the 3 fighters protecting the bombers as they go in. That's kind of the goal I eventually have for this army. I like the idea of the Air Force. I know the Gyro Bomber's not that great, but I like having them. They're pretty fun. Like I said earlier, if you guys weren't here, we are going to be making. I'm going to have you guys help me, especially the members. Help me make my 2,500 point list for tomorrow's stream. Not looking for anything over competitive. We're looking for something that's just going to be a fun time. Fighting high elves, and yeah. So get you guys to help me out with that and see how it does. I completely understand. They are like they are very slow, unfortunately, and like the whole like we pretty much want to be shooting with them. It's an army I've always wanted to collect free Tau. But now that I'm doing this channel, I'm very happy that I have them. They are quite fun. It's just you have to get over the fact that you're always going to get charged. So just expect it. I'm not gonna spend a super long time on the pilot just because it's just a pilot. It's not a big deal. It's gonna wash those blue areas now with some. So I was using the blue I'm using is Calidor Sky. Calidor Sky for that. And then I'll end up hitting it with the Drakenhof Nightshade now. And then after that, I will highlight it with Altoric Blue, I believe it's called. It's down here somewhere. I might have to run and grab that one from my shelf. Thought my wife was using it, but yeah, that'll be Altoric Blue to highlight the blue that we have there. Let's hit with that Drakenhof. So I do love shooting, but I'm more of a combined arms player, and Dorselli are pretty much. Yep. No, like I said, 100%. I wish they would give them some kind of dwarf or like rams or something like that, ram riders. That'd be kind of cool. Unfortunately, we're stuck with what we have, and the only cavalry they really have is going to be the gyrocopters and gyrobombers. But I mean, it's kind of like a unique thing. It makes them feel different than every other army with having their limitations, but having these machines to kind of fill that role. So, it's kind of a give and take, I find. Okay, then we're gonna do for the fur. I'm gonna hit it with Rakar's Flesh for the fur bit, and it's gonna be kind of what I did with the Warriors of Chaos, where I did Rakar's Flesh, hit it with Flesh Shade, Reichland Flesh Shade, and then highlight it with Pallid Witch Flesh, I believe I used. Yeah, I gotta write this stuff down. But yeah, that's kind of the route that we're going with that. And then, yeah. So let's get our Rakarth out. Ooh. Wonder how long it's going to take till you get a copyright notification. It doesn't matter to me right now. Like, I don't. It's not a copyright strike or anything like that. All it is just because I'm using the music. I just can't monetize the video, which is fine. These videos are never monetized anyway, and then they can't be seen in Russia or Belarus. Again, not a massive demographic. Did you really put Subway Surfers? What? I don't. What do you mean? What are you talking about? What do you mean? For those that are new here, that we are Black Sigil Studios. We do Warhammer, the Old World Battle Reports, in both handheld style and also in live stream formats. You can check out our channel, and you'll see a bunch of videos up there right now. There is some members only content up there. That if you want to see more battle reports, think about becoming a member. Help support the channel. Goes a long way with us. We do have a big ambitious goal for 2026, and that's to replace all of our current cameras that we do members only content. Then all that money that we get from our memberships and everything that goes towards helping the channel out. And our ambitious goal is to replace all of our cell phone cameras with actual cameras to improve the quality for you guys. And sorry, I got distracted there. I was trying to figure out what Pone Sauce was saying. But yes, exactly. That's what it is. So those guys that can't focus on the painting, they want to watch something moving around the corner. That's exactly what it's for. Ooh, shiny. Why, do you want to play some WoW tonight, Austin? Went out with my kids today. We, my wife's work, she's part of a union, and they rented out a movie theater and played the Jim Carrey The Grinch movie. So we ended up getting free tickets to that today. Took them. Yeah, 100%. Nothing wrong with doing that. Being able to just use the same army for different factions. Why not? Saves you money. Get to play the rules. Still looks good. It's all good. All right, let's get that Reichland Flesh Shade on this guy now. Get that out of the way. Again, if you're just tuning in now for the first time, think about subscribing to keep tabs on all the videos that we upload. Whether it be battle reports and more of these paint and chat type things. We've had Steve H so far donate $20 American. You are a straight Chad. Love you for that, man. Thank you so much. I hope the Dawi can take the L's tomorrow. Get some revenge from the War of the Beard. Rub it in their Elgy face. What do you mean, bod? I'm gonna use that $20, go down to the beer store, give me a 2 for. What are you talking about? You hoser. Americans not say hoser, bud? Oh, Morphing Brown, where are you? So many paints, so disorganized. This is my life. Oh, there it is. It was right in front of my face the whole time. Why is Wisconsin known for being assholes? I'm confused. Or just Canadians that just nice. Does that mean they're just super like passive aggressive? Is that what it means to be Midwest polite? See, douchebaggins, it's when the apologizing stop is when you need to be concerned with the Canadian. Probably should have skinned his forehead first. Whoops. Yeah, do some touch-ups after, probably. It's all right, though. Sly's got the sexy windswept hair and everything, being the chopper. Man, this guy pulls guaranteed. Imagine the ladies would absolutely love A dwarf lady would love someone in a pilot, you know what I mean? This guy gets to fly around instead of being stuck in a mountain all day. Adventurous. Crazy. So guys, we are only getting this to a tabletop standard because I gotta get this done for tomorrow, and B, I have a crap ton of other stuff that I need to paint for the channel still. In general, so. Focus, Josh. Focus. Looking for cheap penny on the dollar commission painter. Yeah. Will you accept maple syrup? I will pay you in maple syrup. And not even authentic maple syrup. I'm talking just like the fake stuff. Yes, I will pay you 1 maple syrup packet for every 5 models you paint for me. That sounds like a terrific deal, in my opinion. You should take it. Take the deal. Don't even think about it. Just take it. Well, I honestly think if this channel continues to grow like it has been, I think that's honestly going to be the next logical step. Is to end up getting some more commission work done, because I just can't. My backlog is so massive that I just don't have it in me to like get caught up. At least at the rate that I would like to be caught up to. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy painting. It's just I take a long time. Extra shade for the beard. And once all the washes dry, then I can go back and just do the final highlights on the dwarf. Beauty. Look at him. He looks so happy in his little jumper. He looks so happy. All right, let's paint the goggles now. I think we'll just do that with Thondia Brown. Thondia Brown, then highlight that with Gorthor. That's the thing where it's not focusing again. I wonder what that's about. All right, so this is the sweet spot. I got to keep my models here because for some reason it's not focusing. How many subs we're at now? Yeah, we're at 4,106. Let's go. Less than 900 left before we do our next draw. Pretty excited. Paint water, delicious. Now I need more. I need Scrag Brown. There you are. Show this guy a little bit of highlights in his hair. Yeah, this guy's a pimp. I like him. You know what it is? It's because I painted him after myself. He looks just like me. Me too. Pile of witch flesh. We're gonna highlight onto the fur here. We've got Maverick here. We got Goose over here. So just trying to get the tops of the floofiness here. That way you kind of have the triple color look going. You've got the Rackard flesh in the recesses. You got that kind of browny, orangey Reikland flesh shade, and then on the highest point you've got the pallid witch flesh. That's gonna be this one. I don't know, maybe this one should be Goose with a catastrophic failure. Goose, Maverick will do this one, and this Bomber will be Iceman. Maybe I should try to scroll that on this. I'll get my wife to do it. She has a much steadier hand. Get her a scroll like Maverick on the side of this thing. That's fair. All right, let's see if I can fix this. I already tried it once. It's just not good. Please hold. I don't have another base to put him on, so this has to work. Sorry. It's going to work. I will it. I don't care about the grass underneath right now. Just want to stick. I can do this. I can figure it out. Darn it. Oh god, this is so precarious. when you do it. This is the exhilarating part of the stream. Me sitting here holding this. No! You son of a gun. You're a big old jerk. Yeah, we had a broken base yesterday. My cell phone, my camera fell off of its mount and then smashed into this the base and broke it. So here we are. Here we go. I have faith. I have complete faith in the Emperor. It's not quite ready yet, but it's starting to firm up, thankfully. So close. So, how's everyone doing tonight? I know it's kind of late, but this is kind of the only time I had today. I would normally done one a little bit sooner, but I had a lot of running around to do, get everything ready for Christmas. But on a plus side, I finished all my shopping for my wife, so I am done. Oh, Jay's here. What's up, buddy? Bro, we're working on some Dowie, my guy. All right, I'm gonna just put this down for a second. I'm gonna let that continue to cure. Yeah, we're just gonna get this guy done. I think I'm pretty much done for the list I want to do tomorrow. But I'm gonna have everyone help me out with the list. So you know what? While that dries, why don't I bring that up and then we can see what we can do here for a list for tomorrow. So again, this is not a competitive list. We don't really play super competitive here over at Black Sigil Studios. What this is more meant for is just Kyle's coming over with his high elves. We are going to we're just gonna have a good game. You know, nothing super overpowered. He's not bringing a dragon. I think he might be bringing a griffin. Griffin, maybe a phoenix. So he knows he's bringing a phoenix. So you know it's not a super competitive list. Like I said, I don't know exactly what he's bringing. I imagine it's going to be Probably 2 bolt throwers. I know he has those. That's what the Air Force is for, though. All right, let me just get this up here real quick. Let's go to the painting, window capture. What the? Oh, that one. Oh, it's just display capture. Window capture. Here we go. All right, we want to display that. We're going to go like this. Let me bring this over here while I get this all figured out. Vanilla Force. I don't have enough. I want to, like I said, I want to get 2 more sets of, or 2 more copters before I do my X Force. So this is vanilla dwarves. Can you guys see that? Okay. So, obviously, the first thing, one thing I am definitely going to be taking is going to be a gyro bomber. I'm thinking probably the clatter gun. Just because then I can march and shoot, obviously. I think the clatter gun's probably the better choice. Especially with what I'm intending to do with these guys is to get them up the board as fast as I can. Yeah, we'll do clatter gun on that one. And then let's go here to our special. We'll do a gyrocopter, and we'll do a clatter gun on that one as well. Small, but you can see it. What if I do this? Is that better? Should be better, I think. Okay. What else do we do? Well, we know we're going to be taking a couple cannons here. We'll do one with the rune of forging, one with the rune of reloading. I don't think any of these are really other ones I really want to take. Now you need to zoom out. Damn it. Sorry. I think it's because it's on my vertical monitor. It's a little bit trickier. What can I do here? What can I do here? Actually, what if I do this? 1 sec. I got you. Oh, the organ guns are coming as well. Don't you worry, sir. And then if I can do this. I'm going to zoom it back out in a second here, guys. Just bear with me while I get the sizing figured out. Transition there like that. Yeah, the Brimstone guns, they're strength 5, but just the low shots makes them kind of meth for me. Yeah, let's zoom out a little bit on this, I think. Let's see, is that a little better for you guys? Sure. Where are we here? Yeah, so we'll do one with a rune of forging and a rune of reloading. And then we'll do another cannon. And we'll do just a rune of forging on that one. And what do we got here? I don't have a cart. I don't have the hewer. I do have a flame cannon. I don't know if I want to take that, though. We will take an organ gun. I also don't want to overwhelm him with shooting either. It's kind of a double-edged sword, I think. All right. So I've got my artillery and my planes done. So, how should you think? Let's go to our king. Let's do that. Let's kit this guy out. You know what? If somebody wants to come into on the on Discord, I'm hanging out there. If someone wants to come in and chat and we can talk in person. If not, it's cool. We can just keep typing. Oh, we got one in there. Hang on, let me. All right. The only thing I ask is that when you're coming on here, do me a favor and be good.
Question is, can they hear me?
I think they do. I think they can hear you. And the question is, am I being double heard?
I can just.
I'm not doubling? Okay, cool. So, the king. I definitely want to put him on shield bearers just because that's what I have the one king modeled as. So let's do that. And then what are you thinking for runes here? Do we want to go like more like hardy or do we want to go super fighty? What do you think, douchebag?
I mean, if you're fighting elves, they're gonna hit first, right? Generally.
Yeah, it's very true. It's just they don't really have. It's just they can't really take a hit, right? The only problem is that he's probably going to bring everything with everything's going to have the what's that one regen thing they get? There's that one item. I don't know if I'm going to need like Rune of Smiting. I think that's going to be a bit overkill for what I'm going to need it for, right? Like the multiple wounds. I don't think I'm going to need that. I mean, he might bring a Griffin. That is possible, I guess. What do you think, chat? What are we looking at for runes here? Same with you, Ian. What are you feeling? See the rebirth. That's what that one is. Yes, you are right. The one thing I have to also remember is that there is a little bit of a delay between the chat and us talking here. Sometimes I'm waiting for a response. I'm like, why aren't they responding? It's like, oh right, they're like probably like 10 seconds behind or something.
I can't remember. There's too many runes, and I'm on expeditionary force.
Oh, that doesn't help.
No.
Like I can just load them all with like a bunch of like runes of fear and just give them a crap ton of attacks.
I mean, I feel like that would be your best bang for your buck anyway.
Like,
especially if he's hitting you first.
Yeah, the only downside is I'm only strength 4. So I feel
I
like
mean,
I'll probably give him a great weapon.
he's only toughness 3, right?
Unless he puts him on a Griffin. And like if he comes after my character with his Griffin, then he's going to be T5.
Got you.
Or T4. T4, T5. One of the two. But if I give him a great weapon, like I said, I'm striking last anyway. I might as well give him a great weapon, right? What do we got here? I should give him a little bit of a ward save, probably. Give him some runes of shielding. What do we give him? 2. Ooh. Yeah, like I don't exactly, Tanako. I don't really want to like potentially one hit his character off the table if we get into combat, because that just makes everyone feel bad. Like I could go super tanky by going like Master Rune of Gromroll, so a 2-up armor save and then a 4-up, or be a 2-up armor save, 5-up ward save, just to be tanky, and
Yeah,
then
if you do it too. I mean, that's pretty darn tanky. Even if he does hit you with something stronger, I mean, at most he's going to do what, -3 AP?
generally, yeah, it's
So
giving
you
me
can get
-3s.
5 and 5.
Yeah. I'll do that. I'll do make him super tanky like that, and then throw the rest. That's at 75. I got 50 points left. I can do 2 runes of fury and give me +2 attacks. So that'll put me at what? Strength 6. 6 attacks with strength 6. With a 2-up armor save, 5-up ward save. That's not too bad.
That's actually kind of scary.
I don't think there's nothing here that gives regen, Tanako. So we'll do that for him. So that's fine. And then let's go and let's do a BSB. Let's get that out of the way too. I definitely want to take a BSB. Even though the dwarf leadership is super high, the amount of times that I had them break from something they should not have broken from is ridiculous. All right, let's look at some banner runes here because they got some bangers. I mean, this one's expensive. This gives the unit a 5-up ward save, and then anything within 6 inches gives a 6-up ward save and shooting. It's not terrible. What's the strong an additional +1 combat result? Oh, that goes with any command. Okay, so that's with anyone within the command range. So anyone within 12 inches would essentially be able to get a +1 to their combat res. That's not bad. I still love the Banner of Hesitation though. The one that basically is enemy unit that charges the front arc of unit carrying standard with the Rune of Hesitation does not count as having charged for the purpose of choosing which weapon to use or any special rules they may have. That one is so key for like, because you're always getting charged. Anything with lances gets shut off. It's basically like they're using hand weapons well, they don't get the strength bonus anyway. Or anything with like Furious Charge. I really like that one. So what do you think? Chat, I'm putting this up to you guys. I need your help here. What are we running here for a rune on the Battle Standard Bear? What's your vote, Ian?
Sorry, I was muted. I always like going after the combat resolution personally.
Yeah. How much do we want to dump into combat res runes? Whatever, man. This is why we're here. What are you thinking? Like Rune of Battle plus Master Rune of Stromny Redbeard? I think Rune of Battle is a +1, right? Yeah, and that does happen. Like I've done that before. Where I put that in like my unit of hammers, and hammers are always are already a very tough unit, and like the very tough unit, and then you throw that in there, and then yeah, everyone avoids it. Give him a Glock. I could make a character, um, Pone Sauce that essentially makes him like Dirty Harry. It's kind of the jokes on another channel, and just make him super shooty, and he just destroys people. So if I take the Master Rune of Grungy, what unit should I put that into? I guess into a unit, like, do you put that into a unit of hammers and give them a 5-up ward save? Because I feel like they need it. They tend to get kind of gacked by shooting because they only have heavy armor. Well, and I give them a shield generally just to protect from shooting, but it still seems like they tend to get kind of rocked by shooting moving up. And that's usually someone's focus is always to try and take them out as soon as possible. So let's do that. Let's do Grungy. That'll give them like a unit of hammers or whatever. I put them in a 5-up ward save. And what's Strolla's rune? Vanguard. Yeah, I don't care about that. I'm gonna Courage. Don't care about that. This just makes them a fear. Okay. Keeping something fear isn't really that great of an option anymore. Oh, I can still do a Rune of Confusion on this too. Oh, but again, it doesn't really matter because their base initiative is so high that even if they don't get the charging initiative, the bonus initiative, they're still striking first, right? So maybe Rune of Confusion stays off, but then we go with we'll toss a Rune of Battle on there to give them an additional +1. Yeah, we're going super heavy on the character cost here, but that's okay. All right, then we need to take some anti-magic here. Yeah, let's come back to that. We'll come back. We have our 2 characters so far. Let's get our core figured out here. I definitely am going to take Longbeards. I think that's the right call here, right? Over just Dwarf Warriors. Right, yeah, it's kind of pointless. So if I do Longbeards, the nice thing about them is their weapon skill 5, strength 4, toughness 4. That gives their bait like the elf base infantry that are only strength 3, like I have a hard time to deal with them. So we'll do that. I think I have. Let's start with 18, and we can always go up from there. We'll give them full command. Definitely want shields. Now, I kind of like the idea of great weapons, just in case they get stuck in with. Again, I'm going last. I'm going last with everything I do. It doesn't really matter. But the great weapons let me if he comes in with knights or monsters or anything like that, then at least I'm strength 6. I think great weapons is the right choice here. Yeah, we'll start off with 18, and we can always go up when we got to fill points. I just want to try to get some stuff on the board. Then we'll take a unit of Dwarf Warriors. They're just going to be shields and hand weapons, though. I think those ones are going to be, hopefully, can be like a little bit of an anchor. Because that'll give them with heavy armor shields is 4+, 3+ parry in combat. That's not bad at all. Now, what rune would you recommend to put onto the Longbeards? Because I think I am going to put my king in with the. Is he going with the hammers? These guys don't have a special rule if he's in there, right? It's only the hammers that have it. Because the hammers have the Royal Guard. That's what it is. And if hammers run by the thing cast of challenges in the man of character. Yeah, so we could do that.
Are there a lot of units in the elves that are immune to psychology?
I don't. Not a lot. The only issue is their high leadership.
That's true.
Because like I think that most of them like their general infantry are leadership 8. Then when you start getting to like their special and rare stuff, they're more like leadership 9 for their infantry. So it's really high, and then their characters are all leadership 10. Why? What was your thought process?
I mean, I'm just like I like making people roll dice, so like the rune of fear, just to make them before they charge you take a leadership test. But I mean, they are high leadership, so it's kind of like eh.
High leadership, and you also have to like you have to out. So I have to have the larger unit compared to them if they charge me, right? And I got a feeling I think dwarfs and high elves are probably pretty close point wise per model. I think the high elves might be a little bit more actually, but yeah, I'm not sure if the fear would use on something like Skaven or Orcs and Goblins or something like that, or like I don't know Empire even with their leadership 7. So long beers though, we gotta put something on them. Root of Courage, I don't think I need that because I have veterans. So what's the chances of them failing that twice? Failing a leadership test twice. It is possible, but Stroll's rune, no, I'm not gonna Vanguard them. Don't care about that. I could give him a rune of battle. Seems kind of boring though. But just to give him a straight up +1 combat res. Because I don't have that in any other unit as that combination. So let's do that. Let's give him a rune of battle. I don't think I'm gonna take any handgunners. Rangers maybe. I think Rangers might be the good choice here. They're pretty tough, right? I mean, they're just basic dwarves, but they got move through cover. They're skirmishers. They have scout. Ooh, the scouts could be good. Take an old Deadeye. Definitely want to give him great weapons. Excuse me. We'll leave that there for now. See what else we can do here. If you're just joining us now, guys, what we're doing is I just finished the dwarf model I was working on that I needed for the stream tomorrow, and then we are now creating the list for tomorrow. So whatever input you have, bring it. I'm building this list with the help of you guys. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Like I think 10 Rangers. What do you equip them with though, Tanako? Definitely want the great weapons, just so that they can really smash into the side of something, or just go toe to toe even with a bigger creature. I can't remember. Can you charge if you scout? I don't think you can, right? Yeah, no, they can't charge. And the nice thing about them is that they're core, which means that they can capture objectives too. So you can kind of put on a point that's kind of far away. And yeah. Did you just give them crossbows? They're ponderous, so if they move, they're kind of hooped. Throwing axes, maybe? They have the quick shot, 9 inches. Yeah, I like the idea of throwing axes. That's cool. Give them some shields, just in case they get shot at. Yeah, we'll start with that. Don't have a lot of points left already, though. We are already at... Oh, we know what we need to bring? We definitely need to bring an engineer. That needs to happen. I don't even care about any of his gear. We're just taking the engineer just to help the artillery. Yeah, like I just don't like the Rangers to me are meant to be kind of a little bit mobile, no? Yeah, exactly. I just took the Deadeye. I've got him great weapons with shields. I gave him the throwing axes, but I didn't give him the crossbows. Just because like if I am scouting them, they're already gonna be so close where even if I get turn one, they'll be able to move up and throw their axes anyway. That makes sense, right? And then they don't get a -1 for that. They'll get a -1 for long range, but they won't get a -1 for at least moving and shooting. Whereas if I ever need to move with the crossbows, that's it right there. It's just a straight up -2. I think Rangers are ballistic skill 4 as well, right? Yeah, they're best at their ballistic skill. All right, let's go down and let's get our hammer set up here. We'll go ahead with 18 hammers. Perfect. We're going to give them shields. They need it. I don't want to dunk too much points this year because I do find that a lot of people tend to like skirt around the hammer, especially when they see what's inside of it. But I am going to put in a Master Rune of Hesitation into that one, just so they don't get any bonuses if they're charged with lances or anything. Yeah, let's do that. So level 5 up ward save. Oh, the Thane. I still have to do a bunch more on him. The Thane I want to be super survival. So we're going to give him a 4 up ward save. Yeah, 4 up ward save for sure. That'll just make sure that he survives. 2 up save a single wound. Oh, I know what we gotta do. We gotta give the king. Oh, I maxed out. No. I wanted to give him the Rune of Passage. But no, this is what we'll do. The Thane and the King will go in the same unit, so then I'll give the Thane the Rune of Passage. And that way, then the Hammer unit doesn't get the -1 for moving through cover. Make it a little bit better on them. Let's increase both of these to 20. Okay. How do we feel about the Iron Drakes? I like them. I know the change to the torpedo. A lot of people didn't like the change to it, but overall, I think they're still really, really good. What's your take on them, Ian? Know anything about them?
No, to be honest.
Okay. They basically get a weapon that's strength 5, dwarf crafted, flaming attacks, quick shot, -1 AP, 18-inch range. And they're ballistic skill 4 to start. The ballistic skill 4, then the champion is ballistic skill 5. So it's pretty strong. Like hard hitting. So I'll be wounding pretty much every elf on a 2 with them at a -1 with an armor bane of, what was it, 1? Armor bane 2 on the Drake gun. And they have full plate armor. Maybe just a few of them? Maybe?
Smallest unit size you can take.
5. I wish they can take another like close combat weapon. Maybe I'll take 7. Okay, so that's that. Cannon, hammers. So we basically will have 3 blocks of infantry, 2 fast movers, 3 artillery, a skirmisher. Yeah, you think 2 units? I could definitely do 2 units of 5. Let's do that. I do like that idea. We'll do 2 units of 5. With the Iron Warden, because who doesn't like ballistic skill 5? Now, do I take the torpedo? What is it now? It's strength 5 minus 3 AP, multi wounds D3. I liked it better when it was like strength 8. That was a lot better. You know what? I'm taking that torpedo. Why not? Go big or go home. Now, my issue right now is I need to take. What can I do here? I need to essentially take a Rune Lord. The Anvil of Doom would have been nice, but that's a lot of points. And it kind of doesn't move. So the issue is like, I can't. If he moves his wizard to the other side of the table, I can't dispel. Although if I put him in the middle, that's not bad. I think he gets what, 24-inch range of dispel? Yeah. If I put the Anvil of Doom in, I will need to get rid of roughly 100 points. That's correct. And Dragon Princes, maybe. Dragon Princes might as well, because they've got the Armor of Calidor. Let's see here.
I mean, if you have to shave off points, you could always remove some of the runes off your BSB.
True.
You could drop, well, I'd say drop your unit of Longbeards down, but I like bigger blocks of Longbeards.
All right, no, you're right. So Dragon Princes don't get the dragon armor, so it just gives them a 6-up ward save. Yeah, so it's just the Phoenix Guard. Let's go back here.
I'll be right back. My sister's messaging me.
Yeah, buddy, no problem. If you guys are just joining us, think about subscribing to the channel. That helps us a lot. We're trying to hit our goal of 5,000 subscribers. We'll do a draw at that point. We do old world battle reports in both the handheld style and live streams. We actually have a live stream going on tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can make it, that'd be awesome. Where we have the dwarves going against the high elves, and that is what the list I am making right now with your guys' input is how to kit these guys out. I gotta shave off some points. I kind of really want to take this Anvil of Doom just to give me like, I like the spells, the spell casting potential. It's kind of nice, but yeah, what can I kind of shave off here? The Master Rune of Grungy is nice. I do like that ward save. I could take off the Rune of Battle. Let's do that. That's too many points. We'll take off the Rune of Battle. So 2 units of Iron Drakes. Organ Gun. This is a... What do I do? Just shave off some points. I'm kind of at... There's not much more I can really do here. I got to keep this kind of where it's at. I'm not really too much over the minimum core tax.
You could take points off of your king, like if you take him to like a 6-up ward versus a 5.
Blasphemy.
I don't dispute this, but if you're looking for points,
I think I need to keep the king. The only thing I would say is maybe get rid of the Master Rune of Gromroll to take off the 2-up armor save. Because he'll have full plate, so he'll have a 4-up armor save instead of 2+, with a 5-up ward save. Do shield bearers trade his profile, change profile? No, they don't. Still heavy infantry, so you can still be killing blow with that. Yeah, so I'll have 3 units that could essentially take objectives: the Longbeards, the Warriors, and the Rangers. The idea, I think, is to kind of use the Warriors for that, to kind of just sit on a point, because then they'll have, like I said, 3 up armor save to just sit there. T4, that's pretty good. The Longbeards are meant to kind of be they're going to push up and be more aggressive on another point. Work in tandem with the Hammers. Did I get the Hammer shields? I did, okay. And I still need to shave more because I got to put some runes on this guy to keep him alive. I mean, he does already have, I think it's, what is it, a 5-up ward save for the Ancestral Shield? Yeah, he already has a 5-up ward save, so I don't need to give him any runes for that. It's more, I think I'd want to give him some runes for spell casting here. So, what do we got? What's balance? That's not bad. Spell breaking's pretty good too, where I could just be like, snap my fingers and it's gone. That's kind of nice. And what's calm here? Essentially, it's drain magic, right? For the high elves. I don't think it's worth 50 points for it, though. I'm so torn. I don't want to drop the choppers. The organ gun, I think, could, although it's not that great, it could be really good to thin the sword masters. Because I know he's going to take the sword masters with the banner resilience for the high elves, so they're going to be T4 sword masters, super high initiative with those swords of Hoth, that strike out initiative order, or yeah, strike out initiative order. So I need to be able to thin down those guys, I think, quite a bit. Yeah, I gotta do something. I could drop down to 1 unit of Iron Drakes, and that would essentially do it if I drop down to 1 unit of Iron Drakes. Hmm.
Decisions.
Dude, this is the hardest part about making lists, man. It's just like trying to figure out what to cram. I mean, we normally don't play 2,500 points, so like, it's kind of fun to take a bunch of extra stuff. I want to take it all. And if I drop this back down to 18, and I take the Longbeards back down to 19.
You're playing Kyle, right?
Sorry?
Who are you playing against?
Kyle. The high elves, yeah.
So just call him and tell him we're increasing the point value.
Hey, Kyle, we're doing 2650 now instead. You know what? Screw it. We're going a straight 3,000 point. No, I'm just kidding. That'll take forever. Okay, so if I take that out, what else do I have here that I can take out? Maybe take off the runes off of the cannons. and just kind of go bare bones. Yeah, let's do that. We'll take it off the cannon. We'll gamble with the cannons today. If I do that, 5 points. That's easy enough to shed something. But what? Oh, could take a musician off, but I know that's going to bite me in the butt, but we're going to do it. There we go. No musician on the Dwarf Warriors. So how does this look? We've got a king with a great weapon. He's got 2 runes of shielding, so he's got a 5-up ward save. He has a 2-up armor save, and then +2 attacks to his profile. So he'll essentially be, what is it, weapon skill 6, weapon skill 7, sorry, strength 6 with 6 attacks, not to mention what's on the shield bearers. Then we've got a Thane, which is going to be the BSB, which has the Master Rune of Grungy that's going to go into the unit of hammers to give him a 5-up ward save. He himself, the Thane, has a 3-up armor save with Rune of Shielding, just to literally just to keep him alive. And then he'll have a, oh, hang on, we're screwed. We are hosed. I didn't give him a shield or anything or a weapon. We're 2 points over, my friend. 2 points over. So let's do this. Let's give them back the musician. I gotta shed 7 points somewhere. We can do this. We can make this work. What do I take it off of? I can just take off the Trollhammer torpedoes off them. That gives me a lot of extra points left. But the torpedo is so good. Yeah, you know what? Torpedoes are off. I got it. And then maybe I can add some more runes to them. Straight gun there. Okay. Now we're a little bit short, so let's see what we can come and do over here. Well, the Thane, we'll give him everything. Great weapon. We'll give him the shield. Okay. So that leaves us with 19 points. Anything at all that we can kind of take over here for him? Not sure if chat's frozen. There's people just aren't commenting. Hmm. Well, what am I at here? I'm at 19 points I can do. Maybe I'll leave my Anvil of Doom just straight stock. He's not going to really get in combat. I think we'll be okay. Let's up this to 20 if I can. There we go. Then we got 5 points left over to play with. Is there anything that's interesting for 5 points? I don't know if there is. I think we may just have to leave it there for the list. Yeah, so chat, please, if you guys are still here, let me know what you think about this list. Going against some high elves tomorrow, see how it goes. I said we got the king, we got the Thane, with the BSB, Master Rune of Grangri, 3 shield runes of shield. So we got 4 board save, a 4 board save, and a 3-up or 4-up armor save, depending if I use hand weapon shield or the great weapons. Then I've got an engineer, which is bare bones, just there to give a buff to the unit. Buff to the artillery. Anvil of Doom to do some anti-magic as well as be able to cast some spells for myself. Then we have 20 Longbeards with full command, great weapons, hand weapons, shields. They're going to be doing hopefully a bit of work into the units. Then we have Dwarf Warriors, which are going to be there to kind of sit on a point to collect the victory points there. 10 Rangers to get up there, again, kind of maybe late game deny a victory point or to actually steal one from the enemy. Then we have the Gyrocopter that's going to be flying with a Gyro Bomber as well with their clatter guns. They're going to be moving up the table as fast as they can in order to get around. Then we have 2 cannons with no runes on. We're going runeless here. We are gambling. So 2 cannons there. And then we've got a unit of 18 hammers with full command. They will have the Master Rune of Hesitation. So hopefully we don't get anyone, knights or anything charging into us that... actually, I hope they do, actually, because they won't get their strength bonus if they charge into me with that, with lances. Then we have a Gyro Bomber, like I said. He's going to just drop pie plates everywhere. We have an organ gun to kind of thin out the infantry that I know is coming, and 2 units of 5 Iron Drakes. How are we feeling about this list? It's got enough shooting. It's got enough high-powered shooting. So all those Iron Drakes can be wounding General Elves on 2+, which is huge. And then the organ, actually all my shooting is going to be shooting on 2+. I guess the Gyro Bomber, the Clatter Gun is going to be on 3+, but still, that's not too bad. I think that's going to give them a run for their money for $24.95. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is the shooting can do a lot of work here, I think. Let's go. We got 2 more subscribers. That's awesome. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for the list. I think we're once the kiddos go to bed, I'm going to start getting the table ready for terrain, and then I'll get the pictures done and get that going so we're ready to go for tomorrow. Stream tomorrow is going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 4 p.m. for all of you West Coasters, and that's going to be 6 a.m. or 6 p.m.-ish for people in the UK. Hope to see you guys all there. That'd be great. But I think that's all we're going to do today for the stream. I just want to get that one Gyrocopter done, make the list with you guys, and then I want to get a good night's rest for the live stream tomorrow. Ian, thanks for jumping in here with me. That was great.
Yeah, buddy. I think it's funny though. So my sister messaged me. Her boyfriend just proposed to her.
Oh, nice.
She's like, "You're not number 1 contact on my emergency list for the kids anymore." And I was like, "Oh shucks."
Oh no. All right, everyone, take care. Thanks a lot. Happy wargaming.
Have a good night, Josh.
You too.